Good morning, you guys. So yeah, it's another morning in Nairobi, and you people, I had come home with the hope of doing vacation this time, at least going for like Masai Mara or doing, I was hyped up. I wanted to do something like go somewhere, go to Zanzibar, go to Masai Mara or something. But you guys, the money that I had come back with, as in my savings, I just that's all I do, you guys. I always do whichever money I save, I go out working, and then whichever money I save, I usually come back and find work to do with it, mostly renovation work when it comes to building work, you guys. And that's basically my life. So today I'm in Nairobi, and yes, and today we have lots of workers in my compound, and they are doing they are basically finishing up, because you guys, this house hadn't been finished up. Even now as we speak, basically the place I moved in, remember I told you guys I moved in without most things being finished, and that is just the process of look at this one. He's so excited for no reason this morning. Junior, what's happening? Where are you going? So anyway, and yesterday, you guys, things get so slow in Kenya. Don't even start with me. And people are so unprofessional. You guys don't feel like I'm complaining. I'm just like speaking my experience in this place, in my homeland, the land that I really love, speaking my experience. So first of all, you guys, I don't know, but you have to be really careful, especially in Kenya. A lot of people pose as professionals, and they will tell you they know what to do. Like for example, yesterday, okay, the people who installed my lightings, I called them because, oh yeah, my fridge had, and for some reason, you guys, when I'm back, things just all of a sudden start, things just go crazy, things gets broken. So my fridge suddenly just stopped working. I don't know what is this, that money, when I come back, just this house, everything just usually just like makes me have to chuck off cash, so the fridge got damaged. And then my TV, for some reason, I feel like maybe the person who installed my electricity did not do, okay, he did a good job, but then I think I need, the guard, the electric, like the the cable, no, it was the cable, the fridge guard, or the whatever electronics guard, just so that when electricity is acting crazy, the things don't get burnt. Because my TV, it was mounted on the wall, but we were just watching it normal, and then all of a sudden the TV just went, so it got broken, like it got burnt. That's another thing. And then yesterday, the people who were fixing my lights came here, and they were like, oh, we can fix that. In Kenya, people just say they can fix something without even actually being trained professionals. One day, you guys, I had a cat in this house. Today, I'm just giving you guys random experiences in Nairobi, you guys. I don't even have anything special I'm doing, because today we are doing pretty much building work, and I'm sure you don't want to see that. Outside is such a mess. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of it, just so you see what happens, because you guys, since I started working, it's been 10 years, and all I have been done with my vacations is putting up buildings and trying to finish them up. So my life is just that, So anyway, I give you guys the experience. So somebody just, my cat, I wanted to spay my cat. And then somebody, oh my God, from building to cat. Okay, listen. So I wanted to spay my cat, my lovely cat, some time back. And then somebody just like posted on some forum, animal forum on Facebook. So I was looking for somebody to spay my cat, maybe in the clinic. And then this girl came and convinced me that she's good at that. And then just because there's money involved, they will tell you they are good at doing something that they are not even trained. So anyway, this woman was advertising herself on some Facebook animal care page, whatever. So I took her, and then she told me that, oh, the process, she doesn't have to do it in the clinic. She will definitely do it in my house, in the comfort of my house. And I'm like, you might need some clinical stuff, as in some veterinary, whatever facility for you to actually perform a major surgery on a cat. Like, you can't just come in my house. And you guys, she insisted that she normally does it in the house. And then she came, somebody's calling me, but I'm not going to pick it up. She came, and then she put my cat on a table and butchered my cat. She had, before she even finished doing the job, she says to me, because the cat looked really bad, because even when she was doing operation on the cat seemed like he was still awake, even though she said she had put the cat to sleep. The cat seemed like, you know. And then I was like, are you anyway, to cut the long story short, she murdered my cat. She murdered my cat, and apparently she was not even professional, you know, in spaying cats. She was actually a rabbit doctor, but she came on here and she said she was like, you know, just crazy like that. So the guy who did the electricity insisted that they are good at doing LCD TV, you know, 54-inch LG. So I gave them my TV. He butchered my TV yesterday. You know what he did? He first of all looked at the TV, the entire TV, and said, I know exactly what the problem is. And then he said to me that the spare parts, he said that some small things had depleted because my TV is almost 6 or 7 years. So he said, I have to buy these things, and this thing cost 7,000. So there were 3 of them in the TV that he took together. Like, he took an entire spare part of my TV. The one that is, he said that it's responsible for like transmitting pictures on the screen, which that is the problem. There's sound, but the pictures are nowhere. Yeah, you can't see, it's just blank screen with sound. So anyway, the guy went with my thing and then told me to give him 7,000. So I gave him 7,000 without even, because my friend brought them here. So I was thinking, oh, well, they must be genuine, because my friend, you know, gave me their contacts. Cut the long story short, the guy went, and then he came back with the things that he said he bought for 7,000, and he was just like sitting there, like staring at the TV, not knowing what to do with it. So I'm sure he has really, like, this thing is a mess in here. He has really gone haywire inside this thing, and he didn't find. At long run, he came back and he was like, oh, that's not the major problem. Now there's another major problem. So to cut the long story short, the guy took my money, but then there's somebody else. I called somebody else and I showed them the spare parts that this guy is saying that is 7,000. And the guy told me, this thing costs less than 300 Kenya shillings. Like, this person has just like ripped you off. So you guys, Kenya. So anyway, when he came back from wherever he had gone, because now again because he came back and I told him, excuse me, I know somebody who works at LG, and I sent him these pictures, and he told me these spare parts only cost less than 300. How come you say these things cost 7,000? And then he was like he was shocked, you know, that I know this. And then after some time, he came back and he checked the TV again, tried whichever spare parts he came with, couldn't fix it, and took another spare part. He went with town with it. And the same story. Obviously, he didn't take more money, because now he knew that I've realized that he stole from me. So anyway, he came, he tried again, he could not fix it. Then he said to me, okay, I will give you back your money, you know. And, you know, this is what Kenya is. It just drives me much crazy, because, you know, you guys, even though things, let nobody tell you that things are cheap in Kenya, because the life that I live in the Emirates compared to here, things are standardized. There's no hiking price, you know. But here, somebody will hike something that costs 1 million, like 500,000, somebody will do the same thing at 1 million. Like, you know, like they just have freedom of pricing whatever they are doing, just like that, and the government does not do anything regarding that, you know. And that is also something that you have to be careful on, especially on bargaining, like bargaining things. I'm not very good at it, but my sister usually helps me. She's actually here now. But you guys, this was just like a random vlog or a random thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. You know, I wanted to talk to you guys because, again, when I spoke about my last article, you guys, I was talking to you guys about this lady who had gotten murdered in Netherlands and stuff like that. And I gave you this story, and there was great response. And somebody else sent me another article of another lady who again got murdered in Nigeria, and she was with a Danish guy who murdered him and her child. And it seems like, oh God. And I was just like, I just didn't want to come back with another story of this. People will make it seem like I am now against interracial, or I am now discouraging women to date interracially, or I am now, you know, jealous, or you know, or even whatever not. You know, people have attacked me in so many ways. But anyway, I don't know. This is a very hard telling. It's very hard story to tell again. I've given 3 stories so far, and it seems it's not ending, because still it's going on. Because this person also sent me an article which actually happened in Nigeria. This lady was a musician who was married to a 53-year-old Danish man who had a child with this man, and this man went crazy on her. This man was beating her up, but she was very forgiving to this man. You know, like, as much as she beats you, as much as she strangles you, she is forgiving to this man. You guys, I say to myself, I'd rather be single 100,000 times and be by myself and do my own ish, instead of having anybody sitting on my neck, sitting on my head, killing me and my child. Like, who the hell? Where do they do that at? You know, I don't understand. But anyway, you guys, because I know that in this particular story, this girl was first beaten. This guy was always beating her, even in front of her family. To an extent, one day this guy was choking her and you know, hitting her head on the wall, and her sisters were around. But you know, she takes him back and again forgives him. You know, a good for nothing bullshit guy. You know, this is what people do to our African women, and they accept and forgive this bullshit man. You know, he is a drug dealer, he is on drugs, he is a good for nothing person. You know, the girl was very promising because she was a musician and she was doing her ish, and it seems like there was a video that she made, that she was you know, like, the video was very erotic, and there were so many black African men who are in that video who are very, very extremely sexy. And I think that is the video that got this man very jealous, and that is the video that made this man kill him. And I'm just like, the guy once beat this woman to an extent she went on a coma, but still she took the Emma effect back. You guys, I don't know how to curse, but this is just like, it happened in 2018. In late 2018, but then this is the only time I came to realize, you know, you guys, like, I know I'm also a culprit, you guys. We forgive these people, you guys. We forgive these people. We accept this kind of treatment. We accept these people to do us this kind of, you know, like, this is beyond unbelievable. I could have done a story on this, but I just don't want to bombard you guys with this type of stories of somebody died, somebody was killed, somebody was blah, blah. But what I can say, just be careful out there. I said in my last video, I'm going to say it again. Just be careful. And I think we need to, me included, we need to, like, open our eyes and self-love, you know. Self-love, self-love, self-love. Say that to yourself again and again until it sinks in. Like, you are not going to tolerate anybody who puts a finger, leave alone a hand on you. You're not going to tolerate that. Like, nah, you're not gonna do that. You know, you've been forgiving. How many women have been killed in the past, especially in 2018? So many women have been killed because of forgiving this good for nothing man, you know, who beat them up and do all this crazy stuff. This guy didn't have to. A coward. He's a coward. He didn't have to kill her together with her daughter, but he just, it's like, They have this mentality of, if I cannot have you, nobody else will have you. That's all they do, you know. And it's really sad. I saw this story and I was really very sad. And you guys, I know I'm a culprit as well. I'm very forgiving when it comes to when I'm dating people. Some people, I'm very forgiving, and I'm like, oh, you know. And sometimes I say to myself, you know, like, it's not a must you get married, you know. It's not a must you let the society make you think that, you know. For me, I just think that marriage is just a tradition that has been put here for people to procreate and have children. It is not a necessity. That's just what I think to myself. It is not a necessity that you have to die in it, you know, that you have to give up to the society and you have to die in it. Like, you have to sit there. Oh God, you have to sit there. And I will give you guys, I think this video, I don't want this video to take this long. And I just want to sort of show you guys the whatever is going on out here in a little while. So everything is sort of crazy right now. Hold on. So they were doing the outside wall, and today they are going to do the flooring. As you can see, it's very messed up. So they were doing the perimeter wall inside, interior walls, just for it to look a bit nicer. That's what they were doing, and now they're just doing mostly all the finishing work. Nisawa, I'm just doing a video. Don't worry, you guys. Oh my God, everyone is now stopped what they are doing, and they are looking at me like, aha, what is she doing? Yeah, so the work is here. My friend has just called me, and I need to give her a call back. So, and you know, I bought this thing that thinking that I'm going to actually decorate my porch a little bit with beautiful lights, and the chicken just came and ate all my flowers, and it's a crazy. This one is even non-existent. The chicken just decided to eat the entire thing. Oh my God. Okay. So, come on, Junior. Come on. Goodbye. These people, when they see anybody vlog, you guys, it's not easy to vlog in Nairobi. Everyone looks at you like you are some kind of crazy person who's talking to yourself. I don't know what these people are doing. Oh, look what has been cooked. And what are you cooking? Potato. Say hello to my sister, you guys. Come, Winnie, come. So this is my younger sister. Hello. Her name is Winnie. You guys have never. This is the baby of the home. She looks pretty, isn't it? Yeah, get out. Yes, she's giving me competition. Nobody wants competition, you know what I mean. Anyway, we've cooked breakfast. We are going to do breakfast, and then after that, maybe I'll talk to you. My painter is gonna come. My painter will paint later, and then I'll talk to you guys. I'll see if I can actually download this thing today to you guys. Yeah, so I'll see you later. Okay, bye.